looks really rusty, though. 4 for 15 as Nevada from the field, as Cambridge is going to try and...
Again, back down to Keyjack.
Well, Cambridge didn't have the ultra green light before. He does now with Sherfield on the bench.
Shaver hits the triple. Freshman on the drive, Tyson Dagenhart, good use of the left hand. And there's Sherfield, first field goal of the game for Sherfield. Came in, as we mentioned, averaging nearly 19 points per.
And he's a junior. He hasn't graduated yet, but he's got a PhD in picking up.
Oh, what? Goodness! Emmanuel Acott dropping the hammer.
Oh, this play is so nice. We got to see it twice. How about behind the back and then rises up? That's too late if you're Will Baker. He was one that bounces off your head after it goes in.
This time he hits the three. Emmanuel Acott starting to heat up for the Broncos. 2 for 2 from distance, leading the way with 11 points for Boise State. Acott's coming in.
Being honest, they've been better. They haven't been as good offensively as Leon Rice's teams have been in the past. But this defense is, they haven't allowed a team to score more than 60 points in their win streak. And Acott continues. I mean,
Acott, his third three-pointer of the game, 14 points now for the Boise State point guard. There's Sherfield hitting a tough drive and finish for Grant Sherfield.
Hate those two guys work.
Acott out of the game as Shaver takes over and hits the three. He's now in double figures with 10 points.
Wild shot by Warren Washington.
Rice drops it off for Armish. 6 of his first 8 games of the year. Cooled off a little bit and then had a double-double against New Mexico.
And right there in that ball screen, Dan.
Acott. This is where he does his best work off the ball screen. Hits his first three-pointer of the game.
You're going to switch out on him with your center, Amish. It's a bad matchup.
41-27 at the break. Cambridge scoops up the rebound. And then Armish comes back to block Desmond Cambridge. And Sherfield not wasting any time.
The length denying Grant Sherfield. Really impressive from number 14, Acott.
Cambridge gets open and hits.
And even if you deny Grant Sherfield, is
Shaver. Got it.
beautiful two-man basketball right there. Don't force it. See, that's what they improved.
There's Acott, kind of double pump, blocked by Baker, gets it, goes up again and finishes. Flexing on everybody on his way back down court. Injury, decided to come back and keep working on his game. That is Desmond Cambridge. If he starts to heat up, look out. 10 points in the game for Cambridge.
Oh, I know this to be a fact. He's not going to stop shooting no matter what happens. He scored 18 points in the last game against New Mexico. It took him 20 shots to get there.
And there's Shaver. Now has 17. Choosing to drive, grabbing his own rebound. Kicking it back out. Acott got it.
Best time to shoot a three-point shot is off of an offensive rebound. We'll step right into one. That time Boise State did just that.
That was Sherfield. This is Shaver. And ball movement by Boise State is superior. Najee Smith with the finish. Fouled on the three-pointer. Cambridge with his third three.
In fact, he went underneath the basket.
Sherfield with a tough driving layup and hits.
And Sherfield come to life offensively.
Here's Shaver hitting with a hand in his face. And Shaver now has 19, along with Acott leading the way for the Broncos. Acott back out to Max Rice. Shaver one dribble and another three-pointer for Shaver. Here's Armish working on Baker. Backing it down, spinning baseline, hits, and he's going to the foul line. You call for Armish, you have Armish.
Saying slow down, slow down. He didn't have numbers. Boise State is content to milk the clock.
And there's Armish again.
I think he heard me talk.
Max Rice struggled from deep. This whole seat, get the ball back and throws it down. Najee Smith with the steal and the flush for Boise State.
What a play. You know.
There's Armish. And again, you talk about that footwork.
Oh, that's Dagenhart.
Oh, that's Dagenhart. My goodness.
He was watching film.
Cambridge, who loses the ball. And Boise State again taking advantage with defense. Najee Smith, it's the second time he's stolen the ball and then taken it in for the finish. Yeah. Moving the ball well, that's one of the things that Coach Rice talked about with us is Nevada. Gets the bucket.
We talked about Dutrieve. It's not all on him, but he was an inefficient shooter. Just shot 23% as Sherfield gets another mid-range floater to go down. Then loaded. Well, Boise State needs to be careful here. But if they're going to do that, if Nevada's going to play defense like that, then maybe they don't have to worry. If you're giving up layups and dunks in the second half of a game at home, it's hard to win.
Washington on the drive. And maybe it's because he's always getting back there on defense.
Maybe.
Playing point guard. Of course, so Shaver.
No, I mean, Acott's been amazing. I'm just top 100 of KenPom, according to KenPom.com. Driving big wins. Whoa!
Keenan Blackshear with his first points of the night, and you're feeling that all over the arena.
This might keep him from tying it.
Blackshear on the drive. I'm guessing you knew.
With 2:50 to go, there's a big difference there.
Blackshear for three, and now it's a 10-point ball game. Casey, you could be
Blackshear. They're going to be.
And now that, and he's much more comfortable out on the floor. Try to get it to Blackshear again. Look at Acott just all over Cambridge there, not going to allow him to get open, and Sherfield has to force it up. Armish
actually scoring. They don't have to score right now, but they do need to use all 30 seconds.
And there's Sherfield called for the foul.
Normally referees are a little bit more forgiving.
Under 24 points.
His ankle bent backwards.
Still appears to be grimacing a little bit. Good to see him up. Shaver is on fire. 28 points for Marcus Shaver. 18 to be exact.
Wow.
Snaps a 4-game losing streak. Remember those 3 losses?
Yes.
Last year to Nevada basically kept him out of the NCAA tournament, as you talked about earlier.
Yeah, I think it was on the mind of this Broncos squad. They have unfinished business this year, especially with this Nevada team that beat them all 3 times last year. A fantastic effort on both sides of the ball for Broncos. To me, their best performance of this season.
Marcus Shaver, Emmanuel Acott combining for 51 points for the Broncos. Getting a monkey off their back in Reno. 85-75.